Why do some people have such double standards when it comes to money? I was talking to someone I used to work with and we were talking about money and stuff. I told him about me spending £40 on makeup recently and he said that I really need to save money and stop wasting it. Yet in the next sentence he was talking about buying a video game that's about £40 also. So makeup and stuff like that is a waste of money but not video games? I've noticed that with a lot of people. They talk about XYZ being a waste of money yet spend their money on stuff that's really not necessary either. What gives? What is garbage to one person is a treasure to another. Not everyone wants the same things in life. Different people place value on different things. I'll happily spend £40 on books. But someone else may consider that a waste of money. For example, in this specific conversation, I think the problem that arises is him actively telling you need to save money and stop wasting it. I would probably draw a firm line if he says anything like this. For example, I can decide what I spend my money on and it's not a waste when I do. I remember talking to a friend once and saying I spent too much on video games. His response was that, if anything, I was getting a huge bargain. His reasoning was consider spending $15 to see a movie, or $40 to go to an amusement park, or maybe $80 to go out to a nice dinner. How many hours of entertainment are you getting for that cost? 3? 5? Now if you spend $50.60 on a video game and are entertained for 100 hours, doesn't that seem like a good deal by comparison? Price is what you pay, value is what you get. Warren Buffett. They value their games but not makeup. But rather than acknowledging that some people might value makeup, they've decided to trash anyone who doesn't spend their money the same way as them. Basically, they're just immature. Money you enjoyed wasting is not wasted money. Huh. I don't recall asking for your opinion. Confused look. Point it out to him. Blatantly and uncomfortably. Bring it up unambiguously and make him address his hypocrisy. £40 for makeup and £40 for a video game is cheap these days. Spend your money how you want, I say. Not a double standard, just a difference of opinion. My spending is justified. Yours isn't, and yes, he's an idiot. We all have different reasons to spend money on anything. I wouldn't like it someone tries to preach me on it unless I'm blowing it on some seriously stupid stuff. From his eyes, a £40 game has more value per pound. You can get days of enjoyment from that game. But for makeup, he thinks you can buy cheaper makeup that gives you the same benefit and lasts equally as long. Maybe he's right, but you can also apply that logic to him. Many games are on sale that are very good and can still give you enjoyment. So really, it's just personal evaluation on price worthiness. He values his video game more than he values your makeup. You value your makeup more than you value his video game. Not really a double standard. The bottom line is you should spend your money as you see fit. He should do the same and you should not judge each other for your personal choices. Each of us is different. If we were all alike, life would be so boring. Only time I judge anyone's spending is when they don't have the means to support it. For example, you are taking on credit card debt to purchase said makeup or video games. At my employer, I'm considered the work dad because I'm always advising on avoiding the spending traps of my youth. So makeup and stuff like that is a waste of money but not video games? To me, it is. I'm guessing that the $250 pocket knife with about $300 worth of customization that I have in my pocket would be seen as wasteful to you. Personally, I'll pinch pennies for some items and spend like a drunken sailor elsewhere. Most of us are like this and we should indulge others their inconsistencies. You could have axed the dude at the time, I guess. But it boils down to interests. I would rather buy something tangible that I am going to have for a long time as opposed to something that I will use up. It's almost as if people are different. Perspective. If he spent $40 on makeup, it really would be a waste. With the cost of AAA games these days and considered how they felt half-baked, that's a waste of money. Was. PPL have double standard about everything. People often can't get out of their own heads and unintentionally adopt a framework of if it's not important to me personally, then it's a waste of time, effort, money. Therefore that should be true for you, too. My parents do this. They have very few hobbies and view most experiences outside their mental bubble as a waste of resources. I hope you called this out to him because it's a learning experience. Everyone is free to do what they want with the money they make. I'm an extreme minimalist. I only buy things I really need. If you saw how empty my apartment was, you'd think I had financial troubles. Tears of joy. I don't expect everyone to be like me though. That would be insane. As long as you're enjoying your life, it doesn't matter what your friend thinks. Difference in value system and beliefs. And then there's me spending money on both video games and makeup. Oops. Because one's wealth can significantly affect their perception. Everyone has different views on what is necessary and what is a waste. Who cares? Do what you want with your money. No one is right or wrong. They just have different priorities. People value things differently, but also the resale value. Once makeup is used, that's it, it's gone. Whereas a video game can be played for hours and then passed on to someone else or sold or even taken back to the store for store credit towards another game. Things like that will have more value to some. People do this all the time. You ever have someone give you diet advice and they eat like crap? Or life advice and their life is a mess? I wouldn't waste time thinking or posting about it. Makeup is your passion and video games is his. This isn't subtle. This is a man telling a woman the things she buys are a waste of money. This is a cultural trope. He doesn't think the video game is a waste because he likes it. Period. Making yourself look good can actually earn you money. Playing video games rarely earns you money unless you become a pro gamer competing in tournaments. Very few actually make money this way. Grin. He's a fine specimen of humans who are unable to put himself in other people's shoes. I make it a point in life to avoid people like him like a plague. He's probably the same way about what you watch on TV. Something male, e.g. sports, is good. Something female is bad. Face with rolling eyes. This happened before. But the other way around. Video games are necessary to put up with the fact that you waste money on makeup. I don't buy makeup except as wife puts it on the card. He's the asshole here, but I do see a difference. The makeup is a consumable. Put it on in the morning. Take it off at night. And you are beautiful for a day. He can play the game as often as he wants to and then sell or trade it. But it's not his job to tell you how to spend your money. It's not double standards, just the person considered a video game good value for them and makeup not. Surely you understand people are different. Not a double standard. Just different perception of value. I would say someone spending $40 on cigarettes is a waste of money. But I'll spend $100 on a bottle of wine. To each their own.